Religions have a desire to fix quality and quantity problems. They want devout followers as well as followers that spend sufficient time on religious activity. From an economic perspective, they achieve the former by creating barriers to entry or sacrifices. They may place bans on drinking alcohol or eating certain types of food. Promises to permanently sacrifice these secular activities ensures that only quality and committed people enter the religion. Only those willing to forego secular activities and replace them with religious ones are allowed to join. Additionally, there may be one-time requirements to join, such as a long edification process or a baptism that further acts as a screening process. Religions make it costly to join. The quantity problem that occurs once someone joins a religion is addressed in a similar way. Religions create what are essentially taxes on secular activities. For example, making a list of sins that, if committed, require spending time asking for forgiveness, repenting, or that create social stigma all operate like a tax. It makes engaging in certain secular activities more costly and incentivizes spending time doing religious activity instead. This can be in the form of mandating moderation of certain things or outright bans. For every hour you can't spend doing a secular activity, you are freed up to spend it on a religious activity. Religions also subsidize religious activity. For example, one will get the admiration of their peers when they actively participate in church or religious events. When you subsidize something, you get more of it. Moreover, many religious activities are substitute goods for their secular counterparts. For example, instead of drinking alcohol and socializing at a bar, you can instead socialize at a church dinner. Religions can reduce the costs involved in enforcing their dogma and rules by soliciting the government to promulgate laws that align with their religion. If the government passes laws that make alcohol illegal or that make adultery a criminal offense, then religions can rely on the state and the taxpayers to aid them in enforcement. There may also be a benefit and incentive for religious organizations to lobby against government welfare programs. These programs crowd out private charity, a lot of which is conventionally performed by religious groups. In the absence of state-run welfare programs, private charities, including religious ones, grow in size and scope. There are societal benefits for even the non-religious. Private charity not only runs more efficiently than government programs, but the system is entirely voluntary, unlike the taxes that support state programs. One drawback for religious organizations is that while they will face less competition from the government, they will instead face more competition from both religious and non-religious charities. This competition is probably good for the masses, but potentially bad for an individual religion. The stringent and more fundamentalist religions tend to have higher attendance, participation, and donation rates from their members. These types of religions focus more heavily on addressing the quality and quantity problems. Taking these basic concepts and building on them to analyze more extreme forms of theism, like religious terrorism, can be very illuminating and can help in understanding the actors behind these fundamentalist groups.